Hi, are you feeling down today? Have you been struggling with perhaps anxiety, a little depression? Well, I have, and I thought that I would take this opportunity to come on here and speak with you about some of the things that you might be struggling with. Are you tired? Do you feel like your spirit, your mind, and your body are simply exhausted? Do you constantly feel drained? Are you in physical and emotional pain? Do you feel like you are at the end of your tether? Well, I have news for you. Have you tried everything? Therapy, self-help, reaching out, but nothing seems to help you? Do you feel like you have given so much to others, but when you need support, no one is truly there for you? Well, I hear you. I really do. You are exhausted physically, emotionally, and spiritually because you have been carrying too much for far too long. And you are not weak for feeling this way. When you need help, but everyone seems busy, it's truly easy to feel alone and probably abandoned sometimes. And that kind of loneliness is crushing. I'm sorry about my dog shaking himself in the back. And that kind of loneliness is crushing. I'm not going to tell you just to stay positive or that things will get better, because I know you've been fighting this battle for a long, long time. But I do want you to know something. I want you to know that you matter, that your pain matters. Even if it feels like no one sees you, I do. I really, really do. I've been called super sensitive Nola for so long. And I have a way of just picking up on people's emotions. And I knew when I got out of bed this morning that I was not the only person that is going through it. That I have not been the only one that didn't feel like getting out of bed. That I'm not the only one that is feeling crushed and anxious about matters going on, not only in my personal life, but also in the world. I know Spirit told me that I'm not the only one. And I want you to hold on. Spirit wants you to hold on, even if it's just for today. You don't have to force yourself to keep reaching out. You know that? You don't have to force yourself to keep reaching out to people who aren't there when you need them. But I do hope you will allow yourself to be heard by someone who truly listens and won't dismiss your pain. I know there's got to be someone, even a stranger, at the bus stop, in the airport, waiting in the doctor's office. I've often had total strangers pour their hearts out to me. And I too have sometimes had to pour my heart out to strangers, because everyone deserves to be heard, and you certainly do. It's okay today if you can. All you can do is just rest. You don't have to go anywhere or talk to anyone. You can just be. It's okay to just be. Maybe wrap yourself in a blanket, something soft. Have something to drink, like some water or tea or something cool. And put on something soft, whatever feels like the smallest bit of care for yourself today. That will be good enough. Even if it's just lying there and breathing, that will still be enough for today. But what about tomorrow? And I pulled a couple of oracle cards, and the first card I pulled today said this. It is from the Angels and Ancestors deck by Kyle Gray. This was the card that I pulled. It said it is Mirror Guardian. take time to reflect. While this is a good card, I feel that reflection is an important part, but too much reflection can keep us trapped in our pain. It's easy to get stuck in what has happened, who has hurt us, what has hurt us, and what has been lost. But today, I also pulled another card, the Direction Guardian, and this is the card from the same deck. It says, choose your path, right? This is the message I want to share with you. Even in your darkest moments, you still have choices. You really do. Maybe today, all you can do is rest. But tomorrow, maybe you can take just one tiny little step, a small step. And what could that look like, you may ask? Well, for one, you could perhaps start by finding a therapist who really listens to you. And yes, it's okay to switch therapists until you find the right one that understands you, hears you, sees you, feels what you are saying, and has compassion for you. You could also start a journal, not to dwell, but to process and understand what brings you to feeling this way, what brings you here to the point of such anxiety and depression. And taking one action towards change, even if it's a teeny tiny one, a small one, like stepping outside for fresh air. Even when you don't know exactly where to go, you still have a path. You know you do. I know you do. You still have a path. Even when you feel lost, the road is still there. You don't have to see the whole journey. You just need to take one step forward, one step at a time. You are not alone. Know that your angels, your guides, spirit, God, whatever you call that awesome being that created each and every one of us, you are never alone. If nothing else, let's just sit in this together for a moment, not pretending and not forcing, but just being. And when you are ready, you will rise. I know you will rise. It's not how many times you fall down. It is how many times you rise, you pick yourself up again. Please know that this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a mental health professional by any stretch of the imagination. I urge you to seek help if your condition shows no improvement. And if you have found any value in this today, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm Nola, and until the next time, take care. Bye for now.